Christine's about to give a
Alice,
deep
Christine.
confession live on the air, and we're back.
It wasn't a confession. It was
We don't know yet.
accidentally admitting to the public.
What?
Accidentally admitting to the public what I do for a living.
You didn't at all.
Yeah, we
until,
never do. No, you
until
tell
right now.
Yeah, we have no idea.
So, yes. So, for those not in the know, I was laid off. I am now not laid off, but I'm in a contract position. So, I said I stepped into a marketing director role. It's contract. I'm just filling in for somebody.
That could mean anything. It could mean you're the cigarette girl at the bar.
Oh my God, I miss cigarettes so much.
I know, right? Remember when the cigarette girls used to show up at the bar and just sling those suckers around for free? That's what America was meant to be, baby.
Yeah.
Give me my free smokes at the bar.
It is.
Those days are gone, fellas and lady.
They are. They are. Now we got this shit show.
Time was you could smoke at a bar.
Yeah.
That was a very nice sound, Lucky. Thank you for that.
You got it. Always trying to improve my game.
Yeah.
You want me to get my Judge Judy soundboard up, or just
Yeah, do it.
I'll let
That
you
worked so
handle
well last time.
it. I'll let you to handle it. I'll step back from the sound effects. There it is.
Again, I am technically at work. My first week on a new job, and here I am shouting with you yahoos.
Shining lights right into your camera. That's
I
a
did.
good
I
look.
did.
It's a really good look.
There,
Yeah,
it's daylight outside. I had to put a blocker. There's a window right here.
If I had to sum up the tech on this show in one soundbite, it would be this.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll get even better because I think the
Circus is
job I
incredible.
was laid off from, this,
How do you get laid off from home?
and then I'm using it to block the sun.
Oh,
That's high
it's
tech.
basically a brick to you now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It is.
You really should be just doing all sorts of crazy things. Like try to control the weather from that thing before they take it away from you. Can't you do that? Wasn't
Influence
that Will Smith, Gene Hackman movie? Will Smith was going to control the weather or something? Or Gene Hackman? Somebody was.
Yeah.
It was, back when laptops could do everything.
Gene Hackman's always up to no good.
Enhanced.
Maybe he's in.
Always up to no good. That's why he had to retire.
Gene Hackman. Sorry. Surprised he didn't die last week. Everybody else did.
Oh, man. Losing our legends. It's like 2016 all over again. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pete Rose one was weird because he did a radio spot with some of his teammates the day before and then died overnight of whatever it was.
Yeah, you watch your mouth, Lucky, because I don't want to hear people. Yeah, 2016. No.
Come on now. Legends are
A
going.
lot better than 2020.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Speaking of 2020, there's a run on toilet paper again, thanks to
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. I know.
Yeah.
It great.
Is it because nobody knows that we don't import toilet paper?
Yeah, I think it is. Here, actually, let's just go right into it because I got that. That's going to be our number one, actually. Let's
Yeah.
let's lead in with
Shitters are in
tell
trouble
us
again.
about our shit paper.
Hurricane Helene live updates. More than 200 dead as hope fades in search for survivors.
Sad. We're starting on a sad note.
Yeah, what's up?
Well,
I thought we were talking about toilet paper,
We
and
were.
suddenly you're like, relatedly, there's 200 dead people.
The face goes from this to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was trying to find some video on it to try to figure out, because there's empty shells and stuff. So yeah, I didn't realize this was happening until a friend of mine texted me yesterday, and she's like, "Been to the store lately?" And I'm like, "Not since Tuesday. Why? What's up?" She's like, "They went and bought all the toilet paper
and bananas."
What? Yeah.
Well, is it because people
No.
are trying to get toilet paper and such over to the people?
No, it's not. It's because the freaking Houston dock workers or whatever.
all the dock workers on the East Coast and in the Gulf are crippling their economy.
Yeah.
So why do we have this headline about Hurricane Helene killing a bunch
because I
of people?
jumped the gun. That's why.
Fucking weirdo.
Ridiculous.
They take it away. It's bumming everybody out.
There.
Who gave him this job?
shit.
Found it. There it is. That's better.
Thank you.
Found it.
There it is.
Can we just
Our
start
fucking
this
fearless
over?
leader over here.
That's right. There's a lot going on.
Let's just start this over.
Wait till the live show. Woo!
Yeah,
It's gonna be
this is
fun.
good. Yeah. Wait till I'm doing like
Yeah.
100 things instead of 10. It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
Here
Yeah,
we
so a
go.
friend of mine went to the grocery store and said not only they sold out of toilet paper, but so I was checking around like with other friends who went to the store like in the last like 24 to 48 hours. Apparently, at one of our local stores, they're sold out of water.
Oh,
Gotta prep, man. Gotta prep.
Yeah, and it's all in reaction to the port strike because everybody's worried about we're not going to be able to import things in. Well,
You know, import their bottles of water, man.
we don't. They make water domestically, guys.
No,
Y'all know
no, not
Water companies.
on.
Yeah, they don't want you to know that. They want these people buying that stuff up.
Yeah, exactly. So they got that. But anyway, I did notice something interesting about all the things about the strike. So there's a longshoreman strike. They want to get paid more. They don't get paid much. I kind of get it. And everybody's upset about it. But one thing I saw, like most of the articles about it look like this.
There it is, bananas.
Long
I told you.
could strand 100,000 containers of cargo in New York.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
New York's gonna feast.
Yeah.
On bananas?
Wait till the masses get a hold of those boats.
Yeah. So this specific article is talking about how there may not be any bananas left in New York, the state. And the governor of New York has said, well, don't worry. We got plenty of apples, as if that's going to work.
Hey, that's apples and bananas, baby.
Yeah.
That's not what I heard.
Apples and bananas.
Practically the same thing, right?
Apples and bananas.
Yeah.
I
So
like
anyway, one
bananas
of the-
better than bananas.
Yeah, sure. They are pretty good.
Hey, man, it's time we start eating some motherfucking plantains.
Yeah, I know. We got to move to something else that we can, get here. I mean, look, like I like bananas, but it's not on my top 5. Like, oh man,
Look, I eat a banana
banana.
every day. I really do. I am a part of the banana men.
I've
But
seen you eat bananas on this stream.
yeah,
dude, if bananas disappear for a fucking year, I'll live.
yeah, you'll eat plantains or
Yeah,
something.
suddenly I'm gonna find a new thing that I'm like, oh, I really like this even more than bananas.
Yeah. So related to that, one of the interesting things that, like, from my perspective is so, like, when I'm reading, like, all the stuff that comes into Fark, it's not an algorithm. It's literally what people are submitting. And so multiple articles about the same story will come in, and lots of articles about the longshoreman thing came in. And I started to notice that something in common in between all of them, which is super weird. And I actually think AI is the fault here. This will give you an idea. Look at the Google thing.
Oh.
Look at
Why?
everything.
Oh.
Oh,
bananas.
fucking bananas. They are strangling bananas.
Every article written about this story mentions that we're going to run out of bananas.
Oh, fucking no more. That's how you cripple a nation right there.
You run
Cut
out
off
of
the
bananas.
banana supply.
Yeah, it's
They
kind of
were out of bananas at the local store here. I'm just
Come,
telling you.
Mr. Tallyman, tally me. You can't do it. You can't. There's no bananas to tally.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mr. Tallyman.
Yes,
What
we
the
have
fuck
no
you gonna do about
bananas.
that? Yeah, but yes, we do have no bananas. Ever again.
Yeah, that's right. I read several articles about, like, so I was trying to figure out, like, so what is the main economic impact other than bananas? Because I'm like, okay, like, so what are we in for? Because everybody's like, oh my God, their stuff's not coming in anymore. Well,
Timu.
a lot of the articles, like I said, I think AI is to blame because I actually read a couple that said we're going to run out of bourbon.
We're gonna
We're
have
gonna run out of what?
bourbon
No, we're not.
from the liquor from Kentucky,
Right. Yeah.
Hey.
So
right in the
Kentucky-
middle of the country.
yeah.
I just lived a short jaunt from all the bourbon. I think
Yeah,
I'll be
I mean-
all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think this whole
Yes.
crew can
Yeah.
drive to the bourbon relatively
I can
easily.
bike to it. I go buy them all the time on my bike. It's like, it's right there, man.
You go
Yeah, like,
by
Drew, I need you to-
or you
Yeah.
swing
Leave-
by all the time.
Leave
on
the
your
broadcast to us today, and Drew, I need you to take a truck over there and load up.
bike. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
maybe
get
we
your
should
old
stockpile.
gasoline truck like in Mad Max Road Warrior.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I like.
Fill
Well,
it
it
up.
makes me wonder whether or not, like, I mean, I think AI just completely screwed the pooch on this one because, like, all of them say just ridiculous stuff like luxury watches. Oh no, we're gonna run out. Of
It's all them $100,000 Trump watches. They're gonna be
Yeah.
fucking held up in the dock thanks to
I mean-
those Trump-loving dock workers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Guys, what really is going to be the real problem here is we're going to run out of Strange Brew coffee. So go to strangebrewcoffee.com and get
Buy
all
it
your
now.
orders in
Yep,
right now.
Get
you
it.
got to,
Right.
because those fucking beans from Guatemala are cut off.
That's right.
It might
That's
actually be. We just got a big delivery. So hurry up and order.
it. Yeah, there you go. Get in there while you can. So anyway, yeah.
My favorite thing is the video of the head of that union, who is obviously a mob boss and makes like
Yeah.
over $700K a year, talking about how he's going to cripple the nation
Yeah. It's like, oh, thanks, great.
if they're not protected by from AI.
Yeah. Actually, automation is the problem. They don't want robots doing their job, and I'm like, I don't think you get that. Like it's gonna be better if they do your job. Like,
100%. You will be operating those robots, sir and crew. They're not just going to be running amok.
Right. I mean, it would be totally
You're going to be in control. I mean, there's videos, so they'll all be sitting with their buds at the computer bank, watching the robots do their job.
Yeah, there's still work to do. We're not going
to. I heard a guy say that robots don't buy groceries, though. So
hey, man,
whatever
they deliver them.
Yeah, they do deliver them.
Your sweet ass job of manning a robot at work.
Yeah,
you're going to be fine.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there are some rumors flying around that he's the guy at the head of the union is doing this because of the election.
100%. He's trying to tank the economy before the election so that Trump can go like, see,
Joe Biden did it.
Yeah, 100%. Kamala, it was Kamala.
Exactly.
She's in charge of the border. See.
Yeah, she's in charge of it. She's been secretly running the entire country as the vice president this whole time.
Oh man, if you watch those campaign ads, she has been.
I know, yeah, that's right.
It's all been her all the time.
You know what the vice president does? Like they break ties in the Senate, and that's it.
Ribbon cuttings. Yeah, they wait. They wait for that heart attack to kick in.
Yeah, and they just sit around. Like in fact, like in history, like the president doesn't have to talk to the vice president. In fact, when Harry Truman became Roosevelt's vice president, they gave him an office and just left him over there. Like nobody ever told him anything. He never got invited to a meeting. He just basically sat until Roosevelt died, and then he walks in and they're like, "We have nuclear weapons," and he's like, "What?
Like, use them, baby."
Yeah, well, let's go.
Yeah, fuck, game on.
Didn't the loser of the opposing party used to be the vice president?
Yes.
Yeah, and they found out that was a bad idea because
it's how Johnson sort of undid all the shit that Lincoln did.
Yeah. They hired a Confederate guy to try to get Confederate votes. It didn't work, and then he ended up being president. It was great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that we've beat this one. Let's what else we got here? Oh wait, before bananas
and toilet paper. You can't shove anything in your ass.
There we go. We got this guy.
What's up, bitches?
Look who's here. Oh,
you made it.
Did you? Are you stocked up on bananas and toilet paper? Because we're getting ready to be screwed again.
And bourbon.
Good luck for there to be none.
Yeah, I want bourbon.
I got the coral colored shirt memo from Drew. I guess none of the rest of you did.
It's top of the deck.
No, we're not on that email chain.
Oh, sorry, I gotcha.
Yeah, thank you for pointing things out to us.
Sure.
Long-time employees.
I'm not organized enough to.
Yeah, today is Gray Sub Fella Day, and so here's me and Lucky.
There you go. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm riffing.
We're Gray Sub Fellaing.
Yeah, well, here, let's jump to the next article here since we got
How might Israel respond to Iran's missile barrage? Here's what we know.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the video.
No.
So glad I joined up just in time.
Yeah, man, you should have seen the first bungle that happened. So trust me, Paul, you came in at a better time than we did.
We're going up from where we started.
We are climbing out of a real
ready for a nice larf out of the Middle East collapse.
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious. What's not to like, right?
Last time we were talking about fucking toilet paper running around. He's showing headlines about how many people were killed by the hurricane. Fucking
yeah. There was a hurricane.
Dipshit down there at the end. Down there.
Down there. For me, it's over here.
Yeah, for me, you're pointing at me right now, Lucky.
Jump over two people. Anyway, what's happening now? Israel's killing more people.
Yeah, they're killing more people because they haven't had enough, I guess, or something.
And everybody thinks that Trump is going to stop his buddy Netanyahu. That's hilarious.
Can't we just shoot at them? I
think that's coming. That's coming. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, it was a busy week. Unfortunately, the first half of the things I've got are actual news that happened. Sorry, it's what happened.
God damn it! That's not why we do this show.
But I found some cool stuff. So deep buried in this is so this article is actually dumb and does not answer the question in the headline how they might respond to the Iran's missile barrage because it's basically somewhere between nothing and dropping a nuke on them. But it turns out we do have a clue as how they might. So to back up a little bit for people who may not have been paying attention, Iran popped off and shot 300 missiles or so at Israel this week. They did it before, but the last time they did it, they gave a 72-hour warning. This time it was 3, and they still managed to shoot most of them down, so that kind of worked out, except for the one guy who got killed a Palestinian in the Gaza Strip got hit by the shrapnel from a shot down missile and was killed because they weren't trying to hit Gaza. There was no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, he had a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Hezbollah is killing Hamas now, and all that shit's gone astray.
they're just killing everybody. Basically.
Now nobody knows anything.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But the Wall Street Journal pulled the choice comment. So basically, what the summary is, we don't have to read it because it's a whole paragraph. But the summary is that Iran telegraphed with 3 hours warning, and Israel immediately responded, said, "Even if you don't kill anybody, we're coming after you."
Oh yeah, it's been itching for this shit for a long time.
Yeah. So the theory is that they might finally go after the Iranian nuclear program because we know exactly where it is. It's kind of hard to get to, but I bet they can do it. They're probably in there already.
Isn't the United States asking them not to?
Oh yeah, but you know how it goes. They do what they want.
Hey man, hey, we asked.
Yeah, with the incredible leverage that we've been holding over them of not remotely changing our policy of sending arms no matter what they do.
Somebody actually on Fark said it's like we're telling them not to do this, but here's all of the weapons you'll ever need to actually do it. But
please don't use these.
Yeah, please use restraint. Here's $30 billion of weapons.
Yeah. But hey, man, I mean,
it's the safe answer.
It's business, baby. What are you gonna do about it? All right.
Well, let's move through on this because there isn't much here. We'll get this gets weird soon, I promise. Oh, speaking of which,
Kremlin on possibility of nuclear strike after drone attacks on Russia.
Yay!
Another one.
And more good news coming out of Fark.
Well, this is our weekly segment, Russia's weekly nuclear threat on the United States.
They're always saying
every goddamn week. There's another one. Well, I found one. I went looking for it. Here it is. On Monday. So last week, remember they changed the rules. They said now it basically says now they'll just first strike you.
What is AI Viggo Mortenstern doing in this story?
You know, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know.
Or Mortensen, excuse me.
He's speaking for Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, man, come on. That's fucking. They send in the best when they.
You know when he kicked that helmet in that one scene, he broke his toe.
Yeah, and that scream was real. He was like, shit.
Yeah. But anyway, they changed the doctrine to basically if Iran attacks, or basically it was even more vague than that. If Ukraine attacks Russia with conventional weapons only, and there's a nuclear power backing them, Russia reserves the right to first strike the nuclear power backing them. I didn't say anything about Ukraine.
Yeah.
So which everybody said, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, so then they asked basically this week. They said there was another. So Ukraine hit Moscow again. They do this a lot actually. It just doesn't show up in the algorithm. And asked him, hey, since you guys got hit on Moscow, does that trigger anything? And this guy, who we assume is a totally real person, actually, basically he gave a non-answer. He's like, well, we're not really going to necessarily, push it to the letter of the law. We'll give it some thought. It sounds like a no to me. So maybe it's not a nuclear threat.
I think they really aren't ever.
No, I don't think they have a working one. I really don't. My theory is I don't think they have any working nukes left because they're.
I know they don't. They probably sold everything off to buy all the shit that they're trying to fight in Ukraine with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So
I bet they have bananas and toilet paper.
Oh, they fucking do that!
Oh man,
maybe not bananas. Maybe not bananas.
Glad to see you're changing up the 4 sounds that you have available to
I was thinking about you earlier as I was putting that in, and I was like, Paul is your typical millennial nerd in that you give him a little freebie and he's immediately bitching about how much he doesn't have.
I'm Gen X, but go off, King. Slay, King. You're giving mother right now.
Forgive me for assuming you were younger than you.
Very
you
Sigma. I'm gonna so phantom tax this thread.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I assume my microphone is better now.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, what happened?
I forgot about my electric earmuffs. So
didn't charge it.
Oh.
No. All right. Biggest solar flare since 2017 erupts from sun, and the Earth is in the firing line. What is the news, Drew? What's happening?
Well, I mean, this is the cycle we get, man. But I did actually hit Phil Plate up because I was like, all right, man, how bad is it? And he's like, oh, it's definitely bigger than the last one that we all saw, the Aurora one. Yeah, he said it's 25% more powerful. I was like, oh, all right. But I did ask him, I was like, how far away are we from a Carrington event, which happened in the 1860s and blew out? Like, if it happened today, it would wipe out all technology on the planet. And he's like, oh no, we're way far off of that. So it's just going to be like cool colors in this.
What if it takes out like Skylink and Elon?
Hopefully, well, actually, like I was noticing this morning, I was like, man, like my mobile internet sucks. I was like, what is going on out there? Now it might just be the Verizon square.
Yeah, it's gonna frazz Elon Musk's hair plugs.
Yeah.
Oh man, what if it does? What if it puts him back on his butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh man, that would be horrible. Man, I thought I'd throw that out there. It's gonna be Saturday if it happens, so keep your eyes open.
Oh, good.
No,
Oh,
Like
keep
okay.
your eyes open. Don't
again.
go out there. You're gonna get whatevered.
Yeah.
One of those
Whatever.
events. I don't know.
Yeah.
All
You
your
can get
electricity will
you
go.
can get flared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get all fritzy.
It's gonna make your nostrils bigger.
I'm already recovering from a sunburn. I don't need another one. Are you kidding me?
Man,
All right.
oh, he's dropping your little.
Some more fun for you.
hints. We'll
Oh,
ask you
boy,
about secrets later.
Here we
Don't
go.
worry
More
about it.
lighthearted news from the old
Yeah,
Farkster.
video shown at preliminary hearing showed a deadly shooting of a Letcher County judge.
Jesus, what has happened here, Drew?
No, this is relevant.
Why
This
are
is
we so dark?
Oh, well, wait, because it's also Halloween. But anyway, so I think we might have breezed through this a couple of weeks ago. We're basically down in Kentucky in Letcher County, which is like way out in the middle of nowhere on the border between Kentucky and Virginia. So it's like it's way out there. A sheriff walked into judge's chambers and shot at point blank. The video actually shows, I mean, it's like, I don't know what this guy's defense is going to be, is what I was saying until somebody pointed out this, and this is relevant for all of us because we will all be in Kentucky next week, is that according to the Kentucky homicide law, it's murder is what you think it is, except there's an interesting carve out. And the carve out is if you are under the influence of extreme emotional disturbance for which there's a reasonable explanation, it gets downgraded to manslaughter.
Oh, hey
Fark,
man.
Fark in its entirety is an
Mhm.
extreme emotional disturbance. So
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
We
this
can
whole
kill
show
people.
makes me crazy.
Yeah. So there you go. So
I'll
can
see
take
you
it next
guys
week.
next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna be killing them with our fat jokes on stage. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop them
Yeah,
jokes.
Lucky's gonna play another killer sound file. And it's gonna drive everyone over the edge.
Yes.
It's gonna play
Is it time for my
one
Judge
too many
Judy
sad
soundbites?
trombones.
You know,
and-
I don't have to come. I'll be more than happy to not show up.
Fuck you, don't. You're part of this shit. Get down there.
I have made zero plans for next week. In fact, I'm actually kind of just now finding out it's next week. So my attendance was dicey to begin with, but Paul just fucking sealed it. Have a good
mean-
show, bitches.
Oh, look,
I,
I'm
We
saying,
have to
Oh no,
have
Paul
Lucky
can
there.
do them with
No,
his
I'm just
fucking
saying-
mouth.
I am just saying, if Lucky elects not to attend,
Apparently
I
he
vow
has-
right now to bring at least 5 sound effects to play.
oh man, that's like wow. Very well.
This is what it sounds like just
Yeah,
before you
you
commit
bring-
manslaughter.
You bring the
Yeah.
professionalism to the show.
That's
Yeah.
it for you, asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard 8.
Yeah, at least.
My name's Paul. I'm smart.
That's what I
Yeah.
sound like.
I know.
Exactly like it. Yeah. So the good news is next week when you're in Kentucky, if you want to kill somebody, just be emotionally distressed and it's manslaughter. So
I'm already there. I'm wet of you.
good news. Start killing. Just go for it.
Nice.
All right. Now it gets weird.
All right. Montana man to be sentenced for unthinkable crime on sheep.
Now I can think of a lot of crimes.
Yeah,
There's-
I did not think.
No, it's unthinkable. So whatever you're thinking,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. Like it's got to really be something.
Yeah,
No.
it
You
was
robbed a
actually.
sheep bank.
Yeah, so he was cloning sheep, which is apparently illegal in Montana somehow.
And not only illegal, it's unthinkable in Montana.
He wasn't having sex with him or anything. He was just cloning him.
Well, we
Oh.
Way
know.
different than what I thought. It was
He
unthinkable.
was
It
going to
was
open up the
unthinkable.
first fucking sheep brothel, dude. What are you talking about? You got to clone those bitches, though.
Yeah. So apparently this guy has a ranch where if you don't want to go all the way to Africa to kill wild game, he'll just bring it over to his ranch in Montana and you can do it there. So you just drive over.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Yeah, but apparently as
That's
part of this whole
convenient.
deal, well, about a decade ago, he got a hold of it was a Kyrgyzstani Marco Polo sheep, which are pretty big. I think this might be, and I don't think that's it. They said they have big horns. Maybe that's one. Yeah, that's it. So he got hold of this sheep, but he only had one, and he's like, well, if you shoot my only sheep, like we're out of luck. So he started cloning it. and he made like several like
Just
100
in his garage, like no
right. Well,
big
that's
deal.
the thing. So yeah, he apparently ordered up a cloning lab and by himself started cloning sheep to murder.
Was it from Acme? Is this guy a coyote?
Yeah.
So there are a number of questions about this story that remain unanswered, including is it that easy to do? Can you just like get a cloning lab and go at it?
Do they have that on Temu?
Oh, I mean,
Is that, I don't know. It's that North. Well, no, it's Chinese, right? Yeah, probably. They're in North Korea, and you're gonna get all the cloning machines you fucking want, dude.
yeah, they're everywhere. You get one when you get off the plane. They just like, here you go.
Come on.
Yeah. The other question is like who turned him in? Because he was doing it for 10 years. And then the final question is exactly why is cloning sheep illegal in Montana? I don't know the answer to any of these questions, but I
don't think you can
Rebecca
clone any animals in this country, can you? You can't
I don't
just
know.
clone things willy-nilly.
Your garage kit.
Can't you?
I don't think you can. That's why you have to go to North Korea to get your fucking dog cloned like Barbara Streisand did.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like it's just the technology. The laws haven't caught up with our technology yet. So all these things are probably still legal.
The marshal in Montana can only handle so many fucking cloning cases at once.
Yeah.
It's a long ride on horseback from side to side of that state.
Yep. Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah. And then you
One
got
of
to
his clone
test.
talking sheep turned him in is what happened.
Yeah.
And there were good clones, so you can't really tell the clones from the original, and you get all hung up in court. And then fucking by that point, the sheep are already shot because the hunters have shown up.
I'm running a little Google search, and if this USA Today article summary is to be believed, it's that particular sheep is prohibited in the state of Montana, quote, to protect native sheep from disease and hybridization.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, there's your typical fucking dirty immigrant.
Yeah,
going on right now.
Designation.
Yeah, Montana for you, pretty red state.
They like the pure blood.
Yeah. We want American Rams, like my truck.
He cloned a bunch of these things and set them free. Is that what he did?
Well, other people could kill them.
They're gonna pollute the herd.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Well, anyway, what I did was because these are too many questions for me to bother looking up all at once, I shot it over to Rebecca Watson, who may check it out. And the reason why I say may is because the last time I had a conundrum, and this is going to be a weird segue, she actually did go check it out. Where the hell did it go? Oh, goddamn. Did I delete it already? Oh, it's down here.
Here we go.
Oh, right. Are people living longer or just committing more fraud?
Oh, I don't even know what a blue zone is.
So I found this article. Yeah, I found this article it was about 1 or 2 weeks ago where there was a guy that won an Ig Nobel Prize, which is handed out for ostensibly stupid studies, but this actually sounded kind of interesting to me. He had basically done some research into this blue zone phenomena and found out that most of the science behind it was garbage. I don't know why you get an Ig Nobel Prize for that, but what he said was, so the blue zone idea is that there are certain pockets around the planet where people seem to live over 100 years old on a regular basis. Like Okinawa, Japan is one. There's one in like Sicily, I think, or something. These things pop up everywhere. The entire state of Florida, probably. Seems like it anyway. So the question was, the guy was like, he didn't feel like there was rigorous scientific research on this subject. So he went and he found out something kind of interesting, which is in all of these blue zones, the one thing that most of these people have in common, and we're over 100. Well, there's two things that they have that they're one. None of them have birth certificates.
Hey, hold on. We got to subscribe before you finish.
Yeah. I already subscribed. I've got it. Yeah. But yeah, it's only 10% of the people in these zones have birth certificates. Also, coincidentally, and probably most importantly, have the highest incidence of Social Security fraud in their respective countries.
Or the Social Security equivalent of their country.
Whatever.
Like pensions or
Yeah, basically when they look into it, they find out that all of these people that are supposedly alive are dead, and their kids are just picking up checks and cashing them.
Amen.
Meh.
Nice work if you can get it.
Ain't no cash like a dead person cash. You know what I'm saying? That's the old phrase.
Is that the old phrase?
It is now.
Where you been? That's why you're not showing up to the meetings.
Everybody's saying it.
Dead people cash.
Ain't no cash like the dead person cash.
I'm gonna collect my dead person cash down in Kentucky where it's legal.
Yeah, I probably don't have any.
Yeah, just don't bring that shit.
Yeah,
to
I was gonna say clone some bighorn sheep while you're at it.
I want to go back to that story because we need to just focus on the part that an 81-year-old man from Montana
has
a ram sperm hookup in Kyrgyzstan.
I saw a ram sperm hookup at Burning Man.
It's also a thing you
14
can buy
years
at
ago.
Tractor Supply. I don't know why he would go all the way to.
We don't talk about that publicly.
Yeah.
How many sperm hookups did you have down at Secrets last week?
We don't. It's secret.
It's secrets.
Secrets.
Yeah.
We're saying it wrong.
Next year you'll have to stay at Blabs on Livestream.
Exactly. That's a whole different
the resort next door. It's a little
it's in Russia. They just record everything. So yeah. All right, let's see what else I got. I got this. Now it starts getting weird. Oh, actually, maybe kind of related. This was interesting. Well, to some people.
We'll be the judge of that.
Ann Summers, urgent injury warning to customers as a sex toy is being recalled.
Oh no!
Wait, which one?
Yeah, exactly.
We should have led with that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Apparently, the problem is that it is the purple thrusting ring rabbit.
Oh,
okay, I'll be right back.
But run back out the room and take it out.
I saw purple thrusting ring rabbit at the Black Cat in DC in '92. They were fucking fierce.
Is that the thing they used to cheat at chess?
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
King to night 4.
All right, Christine, walk us through the ring rabbit here. What's going on? We know the
If you have to ask, Lucky.
I was about to say that's pretty self-explanatory looking.
There's a knob down at the bottom. I don't understand. I understand the dick and the little clitty finger thing. But what do we got going on down here, Christine? Or should I say? I'm sorry. Why don't you walk us through the knob down? Because you're always so fucking
you don't know?
quick to jump on me
That's
for any little thing.
That's where you adjust the radio to get different AM stations to listen to while
you
you're
listen to your
pleasuring
fucking
yourself.
Paul. What's his name?
Yeah, you can listen to some
Paul Harvey.
gospel. Yeah, Paul Harvey or
Yeah.
I don't see a ring or a rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess maybe that's the ears. In the front.
I think the ring rabbit is the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one way or the other. Anyway, apparently the problem is that the front part of this thing will come off in there sometimes.
Wait, the front part meaning the whole cock, or what do you mean the front part?
The front part comes in there, could cause injury, and it doesn't go into description. But if I had to guess,
you're just making things up.
No, it's in there. I tell you, very funny. It's
Still,
did you hear about the ring rabbits? The front part comes off in there.
All right, so this is
right here.
This is
there you
the
go.
human. All right, and then there is the part goes
finally,
Lucky.
but then
finally,
it breaks off.
Thank you, Dill.
And then you got like.
And then you got your nose.
Got your nose.
Yeah. So go to the ER if that's
so Lucky.
What's
when a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a man and a man love each other very much.
Or a man and a woman.
What about a ring rabbit? You're not even leaving the whole ring rabbit part out.
When a person and a rabbit love each other very much, there's a ring. But sometimes
and then does the ring rabbit bring the ring down the aisle? Because it's usually a child,
rabbit,
Paul, and I think you just gave yourself away.
The ring rabbit goes around the tree and then into the hole, and there's the problem sometimes.
So the ring rabbit brings the ring down the aisle.
Okay, what ring are we talking about?
The aisle right here.
You're talking about the front ring?
We're gonna win a Streamy Award for this show, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get banned.
That's the ring rabbit.
All right.
We've been trying to get banned off of Twitch for years now, and it has not worked.
We've been trying. Yeah. We tried to
leave me up here and leave the news real small. That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Right along. Yeah. So anyway, if you own one of those things, you got to turn it.
The head detaching.
I don't have one of those things. You got to turn it back.
I just feel like
the head.
Are they taking recalls on them? Do you just drop it in a big bucket of alcohol or something?
Exactly. Do you want it back?
Give a deposit box out front or something. Like, what do you do with it?
Well, it's a slot.
I wonder what their proof of destroying it is.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
You take it back to the store.
TikTok video, does that count?
Bury it in your yard.
Yeah, TikTok.
Let the cockroach people find
it.
Yeah.
Proof of purchase is not required.
I would love
proof of usage.
I love the idea of when Lucky says bury it in your yard. I suddenly had the concept of like archaeologists in 2,000 years.
Cockroach
and
people.
That's the thing that they find.
Yeah.
The only surviving artifact
What have they? This must be a god to them.
Yeah. Oh, that actually happens a lot. Like if you ever talk to anybody who's an archaeologist in Rome, it's like dicks all the way down.
Dicks, man.
Yeah, everywhere. That's it.
Another dick.
My favorite thing.
Archaeology's a lonely profession.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
was being
dicks
a
a
Roman
lot.
apparently, but yeah. So, all right, well, we got more stuff. Let's get it. But it doesn't get any better from here.
Oh, good. Okay, so a former British priest dies following drug-fueled sexual encounter with a Belgian pastor during trip to visit the Pope.
That's how it happens.
Salute to that priest.
All the words in the fridge magnet poetry set to make that headline.
Like every Tuesday, this is a repeat story.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He's like, altar boys, watch this, bitches.
He died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, or who?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and they were both over 60.
Of course.
Maybe they used the ring rabbit and one of them.
Yes!
In the blue zone.
I gotta say that. Yeah, so the person who submitted this to Fark said they died during a violent sexual encounter. I couldn't find that in this article, but we'll just pretend that happened. Yeah, apparently they both got super high. They met it like they were going to go visit the Pope, as one does, and then apparently later that night they're like, "You want to go do X and bang for a couple hours?"
Well, actually, that's visiting the Pope is a Belgian idiom for drug-fueled sexual encounter.
Pull back the Pope hat. Oh,
we like
inside.
Visit the Pope.
It's a little purple man.
Yeah,
a little angry purple man.
Yeah, let's see. He had
okay, wait.
ecstasy.
What's a popper? I know what ecstasy is. What's a popper?
Amyl nitrate.
Amyl.
Amyl nitrate.
Also, yes.
Anal what?
Anal nitrate.
Oh, it's M.
Stick a bottle of VCR
kind of like
it's
kind of like doing whippets.
Okay,
where
can I
you
get
inhale
it
and you get a brief rush,
you?
as it says, you get a brief rush of euphoria and dizziness.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it does.
Back in the days of VHS.
Cool.
Oh.
It's very popular in the gay community.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it was in the 1980s. In the early 90s. I think they've moved on to better things since then, haven't they?
Well, I feel like no, they haven't. If
Well, I guess in Belgium, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still hooked on waffles.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you take a shit on waffles, my friend. We're gonna have words.
It is my favorite breakfast pastry, so, you got to make fun of the things you love.
Yeah. Wait. Next week we're gonna squash this beef over waffles. Lucky you and me.
Oh,
that is not it. That is not a Belgian sex euphemism.
Next week, you and Lucky are going to visit the Pope, right?
No, he's trying to smash waffles with me, and I don't know.
We're going to go to Waffle House.
Yeah, we're going to ring the rabbit.
We go to rabbits and waffles.
They ring around the rabbit at Waffle House. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
All right. 12,000 calls made to Diddy abuse claim hotline in 24 hours.
It was from various baby oil companies.
Yeah.
Asking where their payment is.
Yeah. So the guy
I hurt my ribs laughing at a meme of his, so maybe I should call.
Actually, I mean, so the guy suing Diddy has set up a hotline because they say there's a lot more people out there that probably were involved in some kind of a crime that he committed on them. And said that in the first 24 hours that they had it up, they got 12,000 calls, 120 of which so far will eventually be their own lawsuits.
Oh my God.
120. And they said, we
That
haven't
guy was busy.
9,000 yet.
11,000 of them are just Baba Booey, and hang
Yeah, that's what I'm like. A lot of like, hey, what up, free Diddy and shit, like all the bullshit trolleys that was going to call that shit.
Probably,
but
even if it's 120, like if it's only 120, I mean, good Lord, he says they have 120 cases they plan to file as a result of just briefly examining what people said.
I mean, I feel like this has got to be the tip of the iceberg here.
Hopefully.
I'm just like, and this when other names start appearing, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah,
I bet 12,000 is the tip of the iceberg in this case.
Yep.
Yeesh.
Wow.
Boy.
Yeah, the ghost of Epstein is kind of breathing a sigh of relief right now. Like,
yeah,
finally,
exactly.
I'm not the only synonym for sexual deviant monster out there right now.
Thank God there's Diddy.
This is the new reigning champion. I think.
Diddy's making Bill Cosby look like, Bill Cosby from Fat Albert.
He made it look like Bill Cosby that we all thought he was.
Like a harmless old man. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
No, anyway, there'll be more on this later for sure, too, but that's all we got.
Oh, you think?
That's It's just the first 24 hours. What
I think this one's going to blow over. Honestly, I don't think it's got legs.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Nobody cares about this. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna get bad. Speaking of bad, here we go.
Will Smith's fart on Men in Black set led to a 3-hour cast crew evacuation, director reveals.
I mean, that was more of a shard, I'm gonna say.
Was it like he farted and everyone had to evacuate?
How did a 3-hour linger happen? That's my question on a film set.
And what
first
did
of all,
he eat?
I just like pulling this from the New York Post to show everybody that they actually like had somebody write this article. Like, let's start with that. But
somebody named Albert Einstein AI.
AI, yeah, exactly. No, it's Pat Riley, the Lakers coach.
Oh wow,
good for him.
He's getting work.
He found some work.
Yeah, Pat Riley. I don't know why Trump has anything to do with this. We're gonna
Why is he the fart? I mean,
he should be. Apparently, what happened was that so it was who was it? Was a Sonnenfeld was talking about it because the director was talking about what happened. It was that scene where they go through the tunnel and it like flips upside down. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Well, apparently to make that look realistic, they actually built kind of that. They built the thing that they sat in that was obviously wasn't a car, but it went upside down so they could make it look realistic. But in order to make sure they were protected, they had to hermetically seal them in. And apparently when they finally got the thing put together, Will Smith just blew one right out.
And if there's anyone who can take a joke like that with more grace and friendliness, it's Tommy Lee Jones, famous for his sanctioning of buffoonery everywhere.
I thought you were going to say Will Smith. I was already pre-laughing.
No. Will Smith, I think, would probably take it okay, at least back in that area. But could you imagine pissing off Tommy Lee Jones of any era?
Yeah.
Indeed.
And then Dutch ovening him on a film set.
Yeah. So one of the things that we're about to do, it's not really a deep dive, but we're about to go a little farther than I didn't think any of us.
We're going farther into Will Smith's fart.
Wow.
Yeah, let's do it.
It turns out Sonnenfeld says that, well, he's just a guy that farts all the time. Everybody knows this. And I'm like, oh, do they? Let me go Google real quick. And I found this gem from 2022.
Will Smith accidentally farts while working out with the Miami Dolphins in a hilarious video.
Yeah.
So we
get to hear Will Smith's fart.
Yeah. So here we go.
Can I make this a ringtone?
Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
This was going great. Until that morning coffee snuck up on me.
That's fantastic. And since we got our upper body,
wait for it.
Pull-ups. Okay. We want to make sure we get full range of motion.
Oh, sorry about this. Sorry about this.
They were all flappy. There was some fucking cheek flap going on in that one.
That sounded a little loose.
Yeah, it was wet. It was wet.
Yeah, I also like that this is from Will Smith's Instagram account.
Yeah.
He posted it.
He typed the thing for the lady to read.
Well, I don't want to hear it again.
Don't you?
I want to record it. Put it on Fark so we can have it as a ringtone.
You have showers in here was a question you just asked. I saw according to the credits. Yeah, that was more of a shard.
Shit himself.
Yeah. So on the question of is Will Smith actually famous in Hollywood for farting all the time? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
So here's my second question. Am I the only one that the morning coffee does not make you fart? Like, is that a normal thing? I thought it made you have to go poop, but
it does. So that's why he made the robot lady say that. He shit himself in that video.
So yeah, like farting is a whole different thing.
No, I fart all the time. I'm like the Will Smith of Fark in this situation. Farting all next weekend.
Right now. People left and right.
Drew, can I request right now being on the opposite end of the tables?
It won't matter. I've asked my chair to be mine.
Fucking hermetically sealed up there, man.
Yeah.
We'll show up in full scuba gear.
Yeah. We're locking the door. As soon as everybody's in, we're going to close it up.
I'm putting the mic down there.
Put me in one of those those inflatable sumo suits.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Why, to trap you in with it?
No, just to seal me out from the outside world.
He's in one of those T-Rex outfits, and
Yeah.
instead of a little motor in there, it's Dill's butthole that's connected to the tube, just filling it with fart gas.
Keep it
I
standing.
actually did see on talk that someone had one of those suits on, and then someone outside of the suit sprayed the fart spray in the fan.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
saw that. And they freaked out.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah, then
Luckily-
you're stuck in there like Tommy Lee Jones on the set of Men in Black with Will Smith farting in the fucking hermetically sealed car going upside down in a tunnel.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Chris Rock.
for 3 hours.
What you don't know about that story is it happened in Montana. So the person in the suit, after he murdered the person who sprayed the fart spray, was only guilty of manslaughter because it
Yes.
didn't count as emotional distress. As I think
It-
we would all agree.
But the fart in that can was from Kyrgyzstan, so
It's full
Sure.
circle, full circle.
I'm sure they're better.
folks.
There you
Sure they're
go.
better, so whatever. So anyway, yeah. Love my. Oh wait, but it gets worse.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This is actually
hey,
the worst.
gross
Oh,
video
I saw
shows-
this video.
is there really a Pucano?
Or Pucano. Yeah, Pucano blowing 33 feet in the air, covering pedestrians and cars.
I'm drenched in poo!
Poo!
it is the end times.
Oh man, I have lived my entire life hoping to see a Pucano. Is it about to be real?
It's great. So it turns out that what they were doing is they were putting it like they're repairing the storage system. And apparently, they were testing pressurization, and the test failed because
I've been there, man. Hey,
You think it's just a fart? You think I got
Yeah.
a big Pucano coming, and it's just a,
I just need to relieve a little bit of this pressure.
Boy.
Yep.
I was getting the cold chills and everything, and suddenly
Gambling
it's
and losing is what that's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's roll some video because luckily
Oh,
everybody
please.
has
Oh,
dash
let's see
cam
it.
there. So here's the one.
Yeah.
Here's the far back one.
Oh, yeah, let's bring it.
No.
Twist it up. Twist it up.
Look, it's still going. That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
not a
Going towards it.
volcano. That's more of a
Away.
geyser of poo.
It's a geyser. You're right. It is a geyser. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's-
good. Anyway, but then dash
Is this
cam.
another?
Oh, dash cam.
Dash cam
It's a-
video.
Yeah, this is
Fucking,
the one I saw. This is,
Oh, yes!
all right, you ready? Here we
Yes!
go. Take it up a
Boom!
notch.
No!
Boom.
Wait.
Oh, you can see the pieces.
Wait,
Mad Max.
audio.
Pooey Road.
Listen to the audio.
No!
Look at this fucking. Ah!
Oh,
Isn't that great?
That person
That's
barefoot?
Yes.
Oh, right
Yeah, those-
now on the
those-
screen, they're
Those feet will
barefoot.
be removed in the next
Ugh.
couple of months.
The
Yeah.
feet? Yeah, the feet.
Yeah, for the gangrenous.
Yeah.
Oh.
oh, you can hear a little turd.
No, not a.
Oh, my God. Why did I have to
Go directly to the car wash. Do not.
All right, well, moving on. Moving on.
Think of the joggers.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody think of the joggers.
Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be a hard turn. Okay, I'm gonna do a stupid one. We're coming back out now.
Okay, man makes strange discovery that all guys have a freckle in the same place.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where is
on
it?
the arm.
Right on your arm, because I think we saw this on women too. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
it's on
What?
all people.
So the Daily Star has been.
Where is this supposed to be?
Yeah, freckle.
Yeah, but
Freckle.
where?
On
Left-
your arms. On
on
your
the
arm.
left hand.
Forearm.
On a specific arm?
Either one, I think. It's a stupid article.
Left.
I mean, my freckles. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't have one. Like, actually, it doesn't say
I've
what.
tattooed over my
Yeah,
areas, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Does the thing, like, is it on the inside of your forearm? Is it just anywhere on the forearm?
yeah. Like, does it need
Yeah.
to be in a certain? Like, it needs to be 3 inches from your watch.
Yeah, well, so what they've done is I think this was on was this on Twitter or on Reddit? Wait. So the Daily Star, by the way, is about half articles of just stuff that people talked about somewhere.
Mm.
It's TikTok. There you go.
Mm. So
And
good for us to amplify it here on Fark.
oh, of course, yeah. Well, luckily, I mean, our guys are smarter than that. But yeah, so the guy posted this, and so everybody had. A big
We all
freak out.
looked, man.
Yeah, everybody had a big freak
I
out for
looked.
a while. We got Christine back here about the fact that every man, I don't know why it's all guys, has a freckle on their arm, except I don't, and I'm not the only one. It turns out a lot of us don't actually have that.
You
Oh,
came from a
shit.
different factory.
Turns
Yeah.
out like 3 dudes did, and
You're
so
gonna
that
have to
turned
fuck-
into a news story.
Oh my God, Daily Star picked it up, and everybody's talking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, now you got to change your goddamn pronouns because you don't
Yeah.
have a fucking freckle.
Exactly.
How happy are you right now, Drew?
Exactly. Freckleless. We need a smaller word for it. But to take it in a completely different direction, though, I've started coming across like some of the coolest stuff I've seen. This is pretty neat.
Stem cells reverse women's diabetes. A world's first.
Oh shit! Does it mean like she's gonna have to eat more sugar now?
Yeah, well, she can. I mean, that's what it means.
She's like diabetes. She's the diabetes Hulk now.
Yeah, she's gonna go into like such a sugar deprivation that she has to continue eating sugars like Flash in the food.
Yeah, or she comes from Julio.
Fucking, he's got to keep eating.
Diabetes?
No, I think it's COVID.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Blue is diabetes. Red is COVID. I think. Right.
Wilford Brimley his face is in the background of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the close up of a freckle on a man's arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way in.
For those who have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star belly sneechers are pretty fucking happy about it.
Feeling like those poor sneakers. Yeah. So it was pretty interesting. They took a 25-year-old woman with type 1 diabetes in China, and so the minute I say China, everybody's like, "Well, is it true?" I'm like, "They have scientists over there." Anyway, it's on Nature.com article, so we're good.
But we're good. That's a reliable place.
Yeah, it's better than like random ass Facebook.
They had to pay a pretty penny on GoDaddy for that one.
Like I would trust this over the TikTok article on everybody's got a freckle on their arm. How about that?
Yeah.
It's probably a little more credible. He took stem cells, converted them into the cells in your body that make insulin, then put them as a transplant. It said, didn't really describe how to do it. Put them back where they're supposed to be, all over the body, and they started making insulin. And she doesn't have type 1 diabetes anymore.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
Wow.
Now it's only one.
Didn't we just do a story about some cancer vaccine or something?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Oh shit! Right in time for the end of times.
Yeah,
We're solving a lot of biggies.
Yeah. Cancer's cured, diabetes is cured.
They're gonna make me work in the fucking mines until I'm 120 now. Like somebody down there, fucking looking for battery. What do they look for the batteries? Nickel.
It's battery juice.
Mine and battery juice.
It's lithium. That's
lithium mines.
Yeah, battery juice is better though. I like it. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, they cured one patient, and everybody's like, well, they haven't done like 25 or whatever. But hey, good start. I mean, you cured diabetes in one person. That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it's already moved to people testing.
Yeah, well, in China they just do that.
Oh, right.
She didn't know they were testing it on her.
Tell you, they're like,
they told her what the results.
Yeah. Was it right before they turned her body into one of those bodies exhibit displays?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Hey, good news is your diabetes is gone.
This is what you
Bad news is you're about to be just spread wide open, room wide.
In Vegas.
So Americans can get a good look at you.
In Montana.
Yeah, and then we'll shoot you in Montana. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So anyway, a little bit of good news.
I heard you could smuggle ram jizz in one of them body exhibit displays.
Oh,
for anybody living in Montana and they want to get their rams together.
Chisholmed.
No, man, go hunting.
I'm not going to pronounce this town name, but people in Iceland are collecting baby puffins in the streets and throwing them back into the ocean. Who can pronounce that town? Go for it, Drew.
Iceland?
No, the small town of...
I would say Gerfolken, but I don't know.
Talking about the second paragraph.
The second paragraph?
Oh, there we go.
Best Mandander.
Best mayonnaise
yobber.
Yeah.
The Westman Islands.
It's the Westman Islands, Christine.
It does say that. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Sorry.
Westman Yobber.
Jeez.
Yeah. I like that you were already on the second paragraph before you even read the headline.
I know.
Because you opened with, I am not saying that town.
I don't care you pronounce it, just play Jaya Ding Dong.
Okay, wait. So why are puffins in the streets? What are they doing?
Because they've been smoking too much of that weed. And
in the streets, circle rabbits in the sheets. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You heard of a Pucano, right? This is a Puffcano.
Yeah, it's a Puffcano. Yeah, so I checked this out, and like the article doesn't get into anything, but I don't know. They claim this is good for them.
The article doesn't get into anything, but puffins get into everything. You can't keep them out of your shit.
Yeah, they. So apparently, what happens in this town now? So apparently, puffins are kind of like they have offspring at the same rate as penguins do. So like two puffins will get together, and after they're done with the rabbit vibrating thing, they end up having one.
It's called a ring rabbit, Drew.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Has a name.
Can't remember. One puffin, one baby puffin, and apparently these bastards wander off. And right around the time that they start wandering off, people start finding him in the town.
Yeah.
And so what they do, it's a tradition, they say, that you are supposed to go around and collect them at night. And if you walk around a bit, you can probably find like 5 or 6. You take them home with you. You hang out, and then the next day you throw them off a cliff.
You hang out?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow we go do the puffin hucking, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the old people when your Vikings made the old men jump off the thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Goodbye,
claim
Puffin. You weren't. They're very fun to hang out with.
yeah, they say that this helps them out because it said if they wander around the towns, they just get stuck in like sewer grates and things. And so here you go.
Oh my God!
They throw back in.
dummy.
Fuck you!
They do this every year and somehow still have not learned that the puffins can't fly.
I know.
Is it?
We
is
keep
it
doing
them
it,
who
one of
haven't
them will
learned-
learn eventually.
Or is it the puffins who haven't learned to stop breeding in those streets?
Yeah, they let their kids wander off or something. Yeah, they wake up the next morning.
Creepy
They
Yeah,
lurker guy.
it's that gentle parenting puffin
Yeah.
philosophy.
Creepy
that's-
lurker guy says
fighting.
puffin chucking.
Puffin
I
chuck.
love it.
Yeah.
Puffin
Uh,
chucking.
Are the
They're gonna-
puffins expected to survive this?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
I
there's
assume
one-
it's
I
been
sure as hell hope
tradition.
so. Otherwise, this is not the lighthearted story it's being.
Well, I
pitched
don't know
as.
if there's a group of Chewbacca's down there waiting to eat them like we did in the fucking Star
No, there's
Wars
some killer
movies.
whales.
Killer
Killer whales down there with their
Yeah, there
mouths
is.
open.
Yachting season is over. They've moved into puffins.
It's like, you know how the bears know when the salmon start, so they just
Yeah.
open their mouth. Yeah, this
they-
is so the
Yeah,
whales are
man,
just
you
down
fucking
there.
seals got to eat, dude. Come on.
Somebody from the town always narks to the seals and the orcas
Yeah,
that night before. Hey, we're puffin
say-
chucking tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
why they're attacking
friends.
boats in the Mediterranean. Like, you know what they do in Iceland for us?
Throw me a damn penguin. Puffin,
Anything, a
puffin.
fish head, something, fuck up face. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway,
baby puffins are the best eaten. By
yeah.
the way.
Apparently,
They haven't turned gamey yet.
they haven't taken- they could do it there. But anyway,
Nice and
That's,
tender.
that's everything. That's all we got. There's nothing else happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show. Wow. All right.
I really want to go, like, they bring them home and hang out with them for a while.
Yeah, they
What?
do, yeah. Yeah. Did you see the photo? Here, wait, hold on. Look at this. Apparently,
That's
you put them in Tupperware bowls too. Look.
Yeah.
And microwave them.
You
They're best.
tenderize them. Put a raw
Yeah.
egg in there.
That looks
Mix them
like
up.
a very, very young one, and then you go up, and then they're holding a much older one. So are they
Right.
raising them at home safely?
So you only take them home for one night. So I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, do they?
It seems
Yeah,
different,
maybe,
doesn't it?
maybe
Maybe
they
it's
grow
all
real
does, in
fast.
fact,
They do such unspeakable things to them that they turn white.
That they
overnight.
rapidly age. Yeah.
yeah, unthinkable.
Eat this
Unthinkable.
rotten shark like we do. Ah! Why do you do that? I don't even do that. I'm a puffin.
So yeah,
Well, I
Iceland
hated.
is
I
no
hated
place
this
for
entire live
civilized
stream.
people.
yeah, that's
You,
not
you hated it?
I can't
I
control
hated.
it.
We started with death and destruction, and
Yeah.
we ended with baby puffins getting tenderized and eaten.
Yeah,
But
but
in the middle
Paul,
there were sex toys and farts.
yeah,
That's the thing about
Pino.
that's the thing about baby puffins, though, Christine. You don't have to tenderize them; they're already so
Yeah, they're
tender.
ready to go.
Oh, they're so good.
Fresh off the bone.
Oh,
so happy I
on the
showed up
grill
for
for
this.
such a small amount of time.
I
too.
didn't have to. I was like, should I? Well, sure, why not?
And then you saw you do one, and fucking game on, man.
I broke him in last week with my annual traditional video. Of
That's right. Yeah,
tit
Shot at
tape.
secrets.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens once a year.
You shoot
Yep.
videos at secrets. Where can we download these videos?
No, I aired them for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just the brief little live stream
Yeah, it's a tradition now.
that I'm
Yeah,
sure
it was
Twitch
the
was
resort.
thrilled about.
Oh yeah. Well, they got
Not
bigger.
my titties. I don't care. I'll bring everyone else.
hey man, we're
Everyone
trying to get him
else's
to
titties.
move us to a better site, but he won't do it.
Trying to get banned on here.
I mean, on OnlyFans, we would crush,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
Any day now, I'm going to get around to moving this to YouTube. It's going to happen. I swear.
Hmm.
Any day now.
Weren't we there for like 2 seconds? Like, wasn't there
Actually,
2 shows?
It does simulcast over to it. It just I haven't got over there to cut it up. So and make bite-sized pieces apparently.
Double the income.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 0 times 2.
Just like the bite-sized pieces you cut your baby puffins into the morning of the
exactly.
puffin husband.
So good. So good.
Yeah. Yeah, I am expecting to find an article next week about how this kills them. I mean, I'm just
don't feel bad. They are making
like
more every single year. That we're just eating the ones that show up in the streets. Yeah. There's a lot of baby puffins that aren't in the streets, Christy.
Yeah, maybe the parents tell the kids that, like, oh yeah, we totally released them, guys.
For all we know, that is considered the biggest a baby puffin can. The highest thing they can achieve in life is to be eaten from the streets.
Monty said puffin muffins. You guys are terrible.
Yeah.
See?
So, have some cocoa puffins in the morning.
Yeah, cocoa puffins. Yeah. Exactly.
No, I hate
Oh, that's
it.
a good. The comments are great too. If you lick the back of a puffin, you can get high.
That's literally what I thought when I first saw the headline. I was thinking that these puffer fish were blowing up and landing in the street, so I had a visual of that, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's in Japan.
Yeah,
I'd like
that's
that.
It's a whole different subset.
Yeah, they got vending machines dedicated to that.
Yes.
Anyway,
I'm Japanese, and I can attest to this.
She knows.
Absolutely.
So we're probably not going to do a live stream next Thursday, but next Saturday we're going to do one. We got the roundup. Do you guys want the stuff beforehand, by the way? Like, or you want to just like let it fly? I don't care.
Why would we prepare?
Put as much prep into that show as we do in this show, which is absolutely zero.
I got to prepare my script.
Yeah. I got some real zingers.
I don't care. Whatever wants of you.
I'll bring a sheet of zingers we can read from.
Yeah, what are we? We're just gonna go down the line and read your sheet of zingers.
Yes. Lucky needs to decide exactly which sound effects to load up that have nothing whatsoever to do with
I'm gonna be like, I
any
gotta
story.
check in with the new sound.
Oh, this story's about a guy. Here's a Star Spangled Banner.
They're not gonna be this.
Oh, do you remember when he was talking about your sound effects? That's what that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the time I quit the Fark live show. It's just like it would happen right now.
That's right. Yeah. That hasn't happened in almost a year. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, because Christine's she's not stepping her game up. That's what it is. We need Christine to say stuff.
I mean, it was my New Year's resolution to be nice. So I'm quiet. I don't say anything. And quit smoking.
That's two tough things to do in conjunction with each other. How's it been going?
All right.
A lot of cocaine.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good. Well, that's one way.
Texas.
Yeah.
Nice.
The nicotine habit with cocaine. But so we'll do this live next week. We're going to do the greatest epic threads on Fark over the last 25 years. Some of which people probably, actually all of which you probably know. You've been around for a while, but we'll pull them out anyway. And then some of the weirdest stuff, and it's actually like it's so weird that when I tell people these stories, they don't believe me. And they're not necessarily Fark related; they're all, but it's stuff that's kind of gone by the wayside. I'll say it's like we've all forgotten, but you'll remember some of them, and others it'll be like, did that actually happen? Are you serious?
And this show's gonna be what, 4 hours?
Yeah, at least 4. Yeah. Now we're gonna do an hour in intermission and then 45 minutes. Or if I run out of material and suck it, we'll probably just go start drinking. But there will be a cash bar in the lobby.
If nobody laughs, we're cutting the lights and getting out of there.
I'm not too worried about it. You guys are great. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I fly into Cincinnati like Friday night. My starting happens Friday.
Yeah. Oh, get on it. Do it. So, start time. Start time's gonna be question on that floor there. So, the doors open at 6. Everybody should get there and start drinking. There's also no assigned seating, so if you want to sit somewhere, you better get there. And then 7, we're gonna kick it off. And we'll just kind of take it from there. And then Scalzi's going to do a DJ dance party down the street at 9:30.
Nice.
It's actually really good. So there we go. All right,
I haven't danced in a decade. I can't wait for my knees to pop. And
yeah.
Oh man!
Stand by.
It's all popping and locking.
Ambulance outside.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think so.
Yeah. When the mosh pit starts, it gets bad.
Mosh pit. Oh,
well, you'll see. Anyway,
you'll see.
It happens.
You'll see. Anyway, all right. Well, we got to end this at some point. It's not as good as any time. So we will see you all next week.
By the way, Paul, this is called Stars and Stripes Forever.
Yeah, I'm.